Alrighty, here we go. Another day tripping. My name is Mitch from SoFly Fishing Podcast, and we're going fishing today for Musky, which is super exciting because I've never actually fly fished for Musky, really. I've only caught one Musky in my life, but it was about 9 inches long when I was a kid, spin fishing. I've hooked a lot of muskies in Ottawa, in the Ottawa area, but that was when I was fishing for bass, and they usually would eat the fish off my line. But today we're targeting muskie specifically on an unnamed body of water in Ontario, and it's gonna be awesome. It's me, Aidas, and we're fishing with Jordan. Perfect Drift Guide Company. So, well, here we go. This is another day tripping. Let's do it. So yeah, driving out here this morning, it's a pretty good start to the day because it was one of those days where I had nothing but green lights, which was so rad. It was like the beginning of that scene in Meet the Parents. Been fishing a lot of bass lately, so it's been a lot of small clousers and little crayfish patterns and whatnot. It's gonna be fun to throw some meat, some big old chickens. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Hey everyone, Jordan Pockett of a Perfect Drift Guide Company here. We're here with the SoFly crew, Mitch and Aidas today. It should be an awesome day.
Yay!
It really is like a cat and mouse kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had one earlier this year that was coming gills flared. It was like kind of like right off the side of the boat here with you, Mitch.
Oh,
So actually what really happened was, and we'll see, we might even see it today, especially if we go into the evening, they'll start to do it. These fish will go, like they'll thrash on the water when you bring the boat over their head.
crazy.
It's like they're saying, you man, get out of my space.
Yeah.
So it'll be like just imagine 50 feet up right now. You just hear
Yeah.
big swirl, and I'll get one of you to put a caster right up there as best you can.
Yeah.
And this fish chased it all the way down along the back side of the boat.
Yeah.
Had it following right up along the front, coming gills flared.
Damn.
And my client just gives it a yank along the water and makes a dive for it. And he went to go hook set, but he hook set it away as opposed to like back towards the fish.
Yeah.
So if you're ever gonna trout set on them, you have like almost hook set towards the tail of the muskie.
Right.
Like going the opposite way, right? So you can drive it right back into the scissors.
Yeah.
Let that sink for a second there.
Oh, he's following you.
Yeah.
He dipped. Yeah, he's right there. See him?
Yeah.
Oh, he's this guy wants to eat the shit.
Yeah.
Like he's falling right to the boat twice.
Good eyes, Mitch.
Oh man, yeah, he was. You can see his snout, like you say, you know.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Vitos's baby.
Yeah, that's Costas. They make all the difference.
Yeah, you might start hearing me like scream at the fish a little bit. Like I'm not gonna be like a nutcase, but I'll just be like have my little comments here.
All right, well, Aidas just had a really big follow, but it decided not to eat right next to the boat.
Really big follow, 45-inch plus follow.
It's a big fish. Yeah. Anyway, it was cool to see it.
That was super cool.
Really cool.
Yeah, let's see if we can get we're still on the hunt for the 40-incher. 45er. The 50.
100.
They're in here. When you're bombing it, 100 feet, I want to hook a muskie at 40 feet and closer as opposed to 50 feet further, right? But in the river and just stuff like this, it'll just allow for a little bit more room for them to follow, right? Like if you do get a fish that's
Oh, there's a fish.
Yep, keep going, pull, chase him, figure eight, turn. Oh, but he's hot, that's a nice fish. Whoa, that's a nice fish. That's a 40.
Where did he go?
That's it, keep going, wide circles. Ooh. Right here, you went up and then you sliced it back. You had to go wide.
Really wide.
And he turned really sharp.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He pulled a 180.
He'll come back.
I'm surprised he didn't take it.
Saw him on that turn, yeah. He was so down.
I hate to say it, but if you had a wider turn,
He would have maybe
blew it. That could have been
it.
it.
Yeah.
So what we're really looking for
is just to downsize something. We just had a really nice fish come in on probably about, I don't know, what is it, like an 8-inch fly. And I mean, not even necessarily to like downsize. It could be a little bit smaller, but also just something to like throw something a little bit different. I think this is what we're going through right here. Black, little bit different color contrast, and something a little bit smaller, a little bit more manageable. Got a little throat. Zonker's gonna have a lot of movement. It's basically just like a bunny leech on steroids.
Sick. Okay, just got my first muskie on the fly. Thank you.
No problem, anytime.
But we didn't shoot any of it because it was just a little guy. So we wanted to get it back in the water, let it go. But it was cool. That was really cool. Stripping this guy, and the thing just smoked it. What is the name of this fly? Do you know, Aidas?
No, I don't know.
I can't remember the name of it, but it's a Rio fly.
Yeah, it's real.
What would you say the best musky fly design? You know, what's it all about?
I mean, the thing is, you just gotta make noise, right? So like, I'm a really big fan of the Bufords, or just anything with a rattle too. So like, that's why like the yard sails are really nice too, right? So the Bufords are really big, you know, broad head that push a lot of water. They jackknife too. These don't necessarily push as much water, but they create more noise because you can throw the rattle in there, and then they jackknife really, really well. Really good for the lake when you get the still water, but when, you know, even with the water that we're fishing right now, you can get a really good walk the dog with something like this as well. So I get a lot of fish on that there in the river as well. But yeah, really just, you know, whether it's you snagged? Whether it's commotion or noise, pushing water, you just got to get something to get their attention. At the end of the day, these fish don't necessarily have the greatest vision, and they really do rely on most of their lateral line, especially when you got stain or tannic water.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now Aidas loses a fly.
Yeah.
This is mine.
Pretty good root system there. Try and come like more towards me a little bit.
Here
Not too much, not too heavy, like towards Mitch. And then try and come low. You might have to go like rod tip and try and like jiggle it low. Like that's still sinking my hook. It's over here. Yeah. It's gonna be in here somewhere.
Yeah, it's like
Worst case scenario, we can just cut the mono. Like strip up, pull up all that slack. Hello? Keep going, like go right, like pull it into the tip, I mean, you can try to if you want to.
Pull that.
Hold on, no, I think you gotta come maybe down. Yeah, just careful of the line. Oh yeah, that's your line, not my line.
No, it's not yours.
Alright.
Aidas is triumphant fly salvage.
Like if you want, I can go in there and try and go for it.
No.
You sure?
It's my situation.
Okay, alright.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at that.
Little notch in the wood.
Yay!
Oh man, this feels really good.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'll do it if you wanted me to. I wouldn't.
All right, that was a good 3/4 half of the day, huh?
That's pretty good.
We saw some fish,
Saw some big fish.
caught one,
Got one.
but you know, it was a little guy.
Little guy.
But hey, no, can't complain at all. We've been seeing tons of muskie. It's crazy. I actually didn't. When I think muskie, I think like, you know, like what everyone says, right? Like you see like one maybe in a day,
Yeah.
10,000 casts.
Yeah.
We've seen some pretty big fish so far.
Yeah.
River muskie are a bit different, I think, eh?
Which is sick.
Yeah.
Well, sick.
It's okay. We got it. We're coming up to a good time, and they should be getting active right here into the evening.
Right. Take a break and then we'll get back out there.
That's just it.
When it's hot, you gotta cool down, you know?
Hell yeah.
2 hours later.
You're on the net, Let's do deal. Oh, buddy, that's a nice fish. Nice fish. Over here, lower rod, strip. You might want to run, In. Oh, let him go. Oh, you broke him. Oh.
That's a nice fish.
That was a nice fish.
He gave it to you for a second, and like, dude, you see the power of those fish?
Yeah, oh, it got all tangled. It was like,
Yeah, it was on the feet, yeah.
Fuck.
That was an upper 30s.
I thought we had him there.
You see how fat they are, too?
Yeah, I thought we had him, and he just turned and was like, nope.
Oh.
On the slippery devil too.
Well, the fly's gone.
That's
Sorry.
okay. Don't worry about that.
I just want to see it resurface.
It's the name of the game.
The fly.
Literally, as we were just talking about, let's see a fish, eh?
And then bam.
Let's see the damage. Broke at the, at the clip.
Yeah. No, no.
Oh, at the knot. Yeah, the unity. Yeah.
Nice fish though.
End of the day, that's how it gets done.
I was real happy. I was like, oh, this thing's coming in pretty easy.
Yeah, well,
like,
and
"Yeah, it's
he
fun."
gave you a chance here, and I thought he was gonna give it to you, and he said no. But you did the right thing. You let it slide, and
Yeah.
Yeah, it's when he started sliding. I was like, oh
Yeah,
shit, this is all tangled. I should have had this.
Yeah, got it caught in the feet.
Well, that I mean, hey,
If there's one, there's more.
Yeah.
Though, so
there you go.
do you want to retie it up?
Yeah, sure.
It's up to you. Yeah.